Hey there, this is Zero. Welcome to the 7th episode of my West of Loathing Let's Play series. I will should continue sign so we can continue. There we are in the post office where we last did write to our little brother Rufus, and now it's time to explore the rest of the town and especially explore the map where we got some new great map locations. So let's check out the merchant. Maybe we get a needle to fix the piano player in the saloon. But that doesn't seem like it. But we get 3 dynamite. Can't have enough of those. Yeah, let's buy them all. What's else? Disposable binoculars used to discover a new map location if you can find a high vantage point. And modern snake oiler used this to learn a new snake oiling skin. Oh, that comes in handy. This is an old back issue of a popular magazine for snake oilers. Oh, it's kinda pricey, but let's buy it anyway. New skills are always good. And what's down there? Vienna blood sausages. This is a can of stubby sausages made mostly of blood in a syrup that is also made mostly of blood. Yummy. Tooth powder increases your muscle mysticality and moxie by 1 for the rest of the day. This is a less convenient precursor to toothpaste for use with less convenient precursors to toothbrushes. And the last thing is there's plum pudding too and soda crackers. Increases your speed by 1 for the rest of the day. These are crackers made with highly caffeinated cola instead of water. They sound revolting. Yeah, bowl crackers would be a fitting description. Plum pudding. They call this plum pudding because it's made of goat milk extracted from plum udders. I'm not quite sure if that's correct, but anyway, we got everything we want. I got everything we want. So, let's see. Modern snake oiler, let's read this. There's a letter to the editor from a woman in Wyoming who had an amazing idea. What if you shot somebody 3 times instead of just once? Giz Fan Hammer, a combat skill that lets you quickly do 3 ranged attacks. There's an article entitled Debilitating Toxins. Where are they now? Gives bad medicine, a combat skill that will reduce a target's moxie. There's an article with a list of tips and tricks for moving really quickly. Gives quick on the draw, a skill that increases your speed. Decisions. But the first one, Fanhammer, has a cool name and I can shoot somebody 3 times instead of just 1. So that's a great deal. So I'm gonna pick this. Learn Fanhammer. You unload round after round and run near the cactus just to see how it feels. It feels pretty good. You got a skill? Fanhammer. Unfortunately, a stray spark from one of your shots set the magazine on fire and you're unable to prevent it from being destroyed. Oh man. But anyway, we got a new skill. Skills anyway. Did we... No, we have something we can level up, I think. Yeah. Our Moxie just increased, and as we learned, Moxie is affects how much damage you do deal when shooting and how much damage you take when getting shot. So that was a great move by me to pick this. I thought we had more skills, but anyway. We were in the post office. Oh, this flower girl. This little girl is selling flowers. Let's buy some. You got an item, sweet smelling flowers. Let's check it out. It's here. These flowers smell really good. This item goes into your oven. 15% stench resistance. Okay, that might come in handy. I don't know. I guess so. And let's check out the jail. The clerk clears her throat. Howdy, are you the sheriff here? No, we don't currently have a sheriff. Okay, we can offer to be sheriff. I could be the sheriff, maybe. Do you have law enforcement experience? Not really. Hey, what's with our badge? Have you been to sheriff school? No. Do you have any existing relationship with Dirtwater's local government? Are you familiar with all of the local ordinances? Do you even live here? No. Then what, may I ask, intonation makes you think you'd be qualified to be the sheriff? I just assumed. You just assumed that you could mosey into town and become sheriff on your first day. Well, when you put it that way, she snorts. If I had 5 meat for every white-eyed protagonist-looking kid who wanders in here thinking they're the most important tenderfoot to ever strap on iron, I wouldn't need this dead-end clerking job. Okay, sorry. It's okay. Like I said, happens all the time. Let's offer to help. Need any help until you find a new sheriff? Sure, if you're any good with a gun, there's always somebody in need of some justice. Wanted posters are back there, cells are over yonder. She points behind her and off to the right, respectively. Let's take our leave. Not something to mess with. So these are the cells. Or is this a ghost cell? This empty cell is all ghostly. Interesting. So let's check out those wanted posters. It's a wanted poster. No, wait, you measure it. It's a wasted poster. Close enough. Read it. The poster read, wasted. The stripy head gang for grand theft, paint and tasteless head vandalism. Last seen in the vicinity of Cavern Canyon. 1000 meat reward. Oh, that's interesting and a great reward. Dirty, rotten paint thieves and low-down, no fashion sense head vandals. Despicable. Wanna go after them? Yes. Alright, you discovered a new map location. Cavern Canyon. Got it. It's a wanted poster. A wanted poster. If accuracy is important. Let's read it. It says wanted. The house in the desert gang. For mortgage non-payment, squatting in general public nuisance. Nuisance. No, I know this word, but I just can't bring my mouth to say this. Nuisance. Well, close enough. Also for murdering 2 collection agents. Well, that's more drastic. Last seen at a house in the desert. 500 meat reward. You wonder if the house is named after them or if they're named after the house. In any case, at least the location is unambiguous. Gonna go after them? Yes, of course. You take note of the location of the house and resolve to bring the house gang to justice. Justice. You discovered a new map location, the house in the desert. Got it. So, 2 new map locations. We got flowers, and on the right were a lot of lot signs, so nothing to do there. And here's a ghost carriage we can interact with, so I need to decide what to do next. The desert house, the Daveyard, Fort Cowardice, Cavern Canyon, Railroad Camp. I would pick, I think Fort Cowardice to retrieve the I just we already get going. So by clicking, I just run away to Fort Cowardice. As I was saying, I want to retrieve the salpeter for the cook, so maybe we get some nice slop. You notice a smoldering hole in the ground and recognize this as the habitat of the southwest western cold snake. They keep to themselves mostly, but they are also known to enjoy a fight if one is thrust upon them. Then let's thrust one up on it. Got a jump on him. So 24 HP is the target and we make 12 by shooting, so let's shoot it all. Let's check first. 10 damage by snake. Alright, so it's not too bad, so we need to slap the snake. And gotcha. And now Alice, only 3 damage, but anyway. Oh, it's poison. Ah, of course, because of the snake. Oh, it doesn't do much damage, that's great. So let's shoot it. Victory! You put the snake back in the ground, though in a slightly different sense. You gain 10 experience points. You got an item, snake venom bladder. You skin it with your trusty knife. You got an item, cold snake skin. You collect 1 venom and 2 medicine. Nice job. And we are walking to Fort Cowardice. So let's retrieve the salpeter. There's a mug. It's a beer barrel cactus and we still have no foraging. Let's talk to Alice. Pretty quiet for a fort. I've expected soldiers marching around. Up to 3-4 sort of thing. Yeah, must be evident. So then let's see here. Cannons, just like the old saying goes, when life gives you cannons, make a cannonade. That seems about right. Fort Cowardice. Nothing else to do outside, so let's head in. And here we are. Can we go up? You climb up into the watchtower and take a look around. Nice view from up here. Okay, climb down. Nothing else to do here. Administration, mess hall, and some tents. A medical tent. Yikes, this mishap definitely got somebody fired. Yeah, I guess it has. It's an unusually sized cannonball. Let's take it. You got an item, Demi Calvaran cannonball. Let's check it out. This cannonball is made to fit a Demi Calvaran, a cannon with a bore diameter of 10 centimeters. No Demi less, no Demi more. Alright, let's check out the tents. And there's a sign. This sign has the goblin word for toilet on it. So I guess this must be the toilet. That sign says toilet in goblin, which makes it seem pretty likely that goblin used this tent as a toilet. No way you are gonna go in there. Oh yes I am. And let's try again. Oh, I can't. Too bad. So then let's check out that medicine tent. This pot is soaked with blood. Based on the papers and anatomical diagrams scattered across the surface, you're guessing this desk belonged to Fort Cowardice nurse. Let's look at the papers. The papers are mostly just boring medical records, dental daguerreotypes, lamentations that antibiotics haven't been discovered yet, that kind of thing. Hey, wait, what's this? This looks like it might be important. You got an item? Marching orders. Let's look at the diagrams. They're just a bunch of disgusting drugs of sliced open bodies. Well, let's leave. Can we interact with it again? No, nothing more, but there's a shelf. This shelf still has some unlooted medical supplies on it. Render them looted. You bolster your supply of medical goods at the expense of the shelves. You got an item, army field trauma kit. You got an item, military grade whiskey. Ooh, that would be something for Alice if she would drink anything other than nurse whiskey. This safe is labeled controlled substances. This must be where they store the really effective stuff. Requires safe cracking. So then, let's see, military grade whiskey. This is a special kind of government whiskey designed for soldiers in the field. It's fortified with all sorts of vitamins and things and can be used in a pinch to sterilize or at least make the victim feel better about a battle wound. And what's the trauma kit? This kit only contains materials for treating physical trauma. For the mental kind, you're better off sticking to whiskey. This item is used in combat. And the marching orders. This is a set of army marching orders from before. All of the army's marching orders were march back east just as fast as your lily-livered little yellow-bellied feet can go, you dumbbell cowards. Let's read them. This is a set of marching orders directing a rifle division to Fort Alldead, far to the north of Dirtwater. You discovered a new map location, Fort Alldead. Ominous name, treacherous territory up there. A fella oughta be careful. Will do. And anything else new? I don't think so. Oh yes, the snake venom bladder. A lot of people don't know the difference between venomous and poisonous. I'm not going to explain it to you, but this is what makes a snake both. Okay, cold snake skin. This is a cold snake's skin that has been liberated from cold snake's body. Okay, I think we are done here. The new map location is all the way here, Fort Alldead. That's great. Let's just look at our lockpicking skill. We can't increase this, but we can increase one of those. I think no. Mysticality is spells and elemental damage. Glamour is no cocktails. Grit. Let's be tougher. Let's level up grit. So I feel more gritty already. So done in this tent, and there's another one. You hear the sound of several goblins snoring inside this tent. Leave them alone or go in guns blazing. Let's go in guns blazing. Oh, they sound all very angry, so let's deploy us naked on the battlefield. And there it is. And it did no damage. Let's shoot them. Oh, that's great. Alice does. Oh boy, do they deal damage. But Alice can hurt all three of them, so let's shoot this first goblin. And let's shoot all of them. And Alice is unconscious. I don't know if we make this fight without using dynamite, but we can try. At first we... this will poison your target by 5 poisons. 5 units of poison. Let's... this won't end our turn, so let's use it. Maybe this would be smart to do at the beginning of the fight, so they would already be poisoned. This will return some HP. And let's do that again until we are full. And we got one left, so that's great. And do we have any venom left here? No. Then let's try to shoot one of them. Maybe this will... So we should make it. And one last guy who is poisoned to shoot. So we will make this. And done. Victory! Press any key to continue. You've heroically defeated the sleeping goblins who were guarding their beds. I feel bad again. Let's head into the tent. And the lock on this footlocker has rusted away to almost nothing. Let's kick it open. You got an item army field trauma kit. You got an item hard tech. What's a hard tech? This cracker is definitely optimized for shelf life instead of taste. Oh, it increases our armor for the rest of the day. Not that we need it now, but I didn't know that will exist. This footlocker is still locked. We don't have a needle. An unlocked footlocker. I guess that makes it just a footer. Open the footer. An unlock. Also, you got an item silver bullet. You got an item chemical bullet. Okay, nice. A foul smelling cot. Oh, war here no? No, this is empty. And a stain cot. A surprisingly clean cot. A standard issue army cot. So 4 different cots. And I think we will head into the mess hall after checking out what we got. Chemical bullet. In addition to lead, this bullet is made with a substance that is highly poisonous when it gets into your blood. This item is used in combat. And the silver bullet. Cool and smooth as a mountain stream propelled by gunpowder through the flesh of your enemies. This item is used in combat. Deals extra damage against cows and other demonic creatures. So now this is a word. And anything left? No, I really wanted to go in the goblin toilet, but anyway. Let's go into the mess hall. Blech. This doesn't seem tasty. Oh, there's a... This stove is beyond cleaning. It's a spice rack. Let's open it. You got an item. Shaker of saltpeter. Little green unlabeled jars. Hopefully this is the stuff that Jeff was looking for. I hope so too. I want some more slop. Looks like there's still some good mess left. Let's take it. We got military grade whiskey ×2 and 2 hardtacks. The cupboard is bare, and although it's not really a cupboard. Good to know. Here's a desk. This was once a reception desk, but now the most appropriate thing for it to receive would be a free trip to the dump. And here's some lockers or cabinet. This cabinet is mostly empty, but there are a handful of boring personal records in the back of one drawer. Let's examine them. They are incredibly boring. No, really, I want details. Fine, you read one. Patricia Smith, secretary, pay grade C5. Birth, December, missed days 12. Occurred sick days 63. Satisfies? No, never. Let's read another. Walter Reed, clerk, pay grade C2, missed days 25, occurred sick days 15. No, another. First Lieutenant Rebecca LeBlanc, 76, Pyrotechnics Division, pay grade 04, blood type B-, good conduct medal, status 5. No, let's read another. Okay, I'm not gonna read all of them, so I did what I did with the poker rules. I'm skipped through them to gain maybe a perk or something. Now you're just looking at the same ones you read before. What's wrong with you? Nothing, I could say everything's fine. In general, this is a door. More specifically, it's the door to the general's office. Even more specifically, it's the locked door to the general's office. And we need a lot of needles, as it seems. So let's head out. Maybe the administration has some needles. Oh, this is the same. Well, I could have figured it myself, but I didn't. So nothing to do here because we have no needles left, but we should definitely come back if we have any. So, Shaker of Saltpeter. This was the subject of a classic comedy bit at the Last Supper. And then let's head back to Dirtwater and give it to the chef. So you find a crate lying by the side of the trail. Its lid knocked loose. It has fell off the back of a cart LTD, stenciled on the side, which seems a bit on the nose. But hey, free stuff is free stuff. Let's open it. You fish through the crate and help yourself to the meager but free contents. You got an item? Look, you got an item? Ranch dressing. Great. Let's continue to Dirtwater. So, here we are. I need to go to the saloon and tend in the... No, this was the poker room. We need to head to the kitchen, and there he is. Have you got the Saltpeter yet? Yep, got it right here. That's the stuff, thanks. You gain 10 experience points. Okay, the next thing I need is a certain kind of hot pepper. It's called a murder pepper. Because it's really spicy. Because it literally has a knife and kills people who ask them questions. They grow in the area outside of town. You should be able to find one if you just wander around for a while. Okay. Well, that's a heck of a slop. So, what's next on the list? Can we talk to this guy? No, poor boy. Poor guy. Aylesbury. Hello there, welcome to the Dirtwater Merchant. And he has no new items. That's too bad. I don't want to sell anything just yet, because I don't know what I need. Let's check if we have mail, I guess not, because we didn't finish the day. Yeah, no mail today. So, then I would say let's take out the desert house. You notice a smoldering hole in the ground and recognize it as the habitat of the southeast western. Again a southeast western coal snake. Let's fight it. And let's shoot it. And Alice should shoot it too. And now we slap it to death with our snake. Victory! We got snake spleen and a cool snake skin. Maybe we could sell those. As you dismount and approach the house where the bandits are holed up, you hear a voice from inside say, "What was that? Oh. Looks like you're going to have to be sneaky if you want to avoid a full-on fracas. Sneaky is my middle name. Hoss Sneaky McCree, I think. Wait, really? Yes, Sneaky is my middle name. Okay, if you say so. Thanks. And here we are. New item, but not new to us. But let's open our briefcase full of snakes. We have venom level 9, so we can extract some venom. Might come in handy, and let's extract some medicine. So that's right. Or alright. And let's close the briefcase. Okay, that was unexpected via sneaky. And I got also the tip that if you get into a... Yeah, you got a perk, mostly skips. That was I trying to achieve by getting by running into these cactuses. You've been poked by so many cactuses that your body has built up an entire extra set of skin capillaries just to deal with the constant tiny punctures wound. Plus 5 maximum HP. That will come in handy. Let's talk to Alice. Wow, step in some more cactuses. Yeah, come on, I want to talk with her. Seems like these guys are prepared for intruders. You're gonna have to be extra sneaky if you want to avoid a fight. There seems to be a dog in a doghouse. Let's see. From the sound of it, you say this doghouse contains an angry dog. This doghouse contains an angry dog. Very funny. You're not going to be able to get past it without alerting the gang inside the house. Let's fight the dog. No, let's fight the gang. Oh, they seem not too harsh. Well, one of them, so let's start this time by poisoning them. And poison this one. And that should be enough. And jetzt let's shoot the guy with the most HP. And Alice will shoot them all. I hope they don't deal much damage, or I will never take us alive. Okay, the damage seems fine. Why are they all shooting me? Okay, let's shoot this guy so he's gone. And Alice, can she heal me? Yes, let's heal ourselves. Yep, that's what our healing animation looks. And let's take out the next guy. Only 5 damage and apply 1 poison. No, let's shoot him. And Alice should heal. Yeah, I'm gonna let myself heal again, and he can shoot me again. And now we can shoot him. Not many HP left. Well, let's try with Alice. But I think... Oh, they seem... One seems really angry that he fell, and one seems really bored. So let's shoot the last one. And he looks angry as well. Victory! Justice has been served to the old house gang. You got an item, bag of ears and such. You got an item, Desert Gang 6 gun. Hooray! But I'm not sure about ears. You didn't feel like carrying the entire house in the Desert Gang back to town, so you just took a few bits. And the Desert Gang 6 gun, damage 627 plus 1 Moxie. This is a fancy 6 gun. You might even go so far as to rate it's a 7 gun. What is our deputy? Our deputy pistol is worse, so let's switch to the Desert Gang 6 gun. And let's explore this. Oh, there's a grave. M. McCready, 1846 to 1887. Stuck to his guns. Can we enter the house? No, doesn't seem that way. 5, The dog has wandered off in search of some better masters. I would have done the same. So, alrighty, I think this is enough for one episode. So, as always, thanks for watching and auf Wiedersehen.